Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my take on the patch notes. It's Sleep here from Memes and Dreams, member of Quantum. We're talking about Robocraft patch notes today. And boy, howdy, do we have a couple of bad ones. So let's get started right away. You can see right here the actual changes. Obviously, the real blow here is that we can no longer play Sleigh Ride in the campaign. That's a bummer. No, but in all seriousness, the laser nerf is hard, man. That is a hard nerf. That's going to suck for most everybody. I think lasers are still probably the most popular weapon in Robocraft, and to see that get hit that hard sucks. 5% buff, I despise. I think it's awful because it doesn't fix anything. In fact, it probably makes everything worse because Lommel, Plasma, they're still going to run everything. Rail didn't get touched here, aside from its accuracy, which is down there with SMGs being made to be less accurate whenever you're moving or shooting again and again, which is odd because no one I know at high-level SMG play just holds down left click unless you're on top of somebody. But I guess for the randoms and TDM and Battle Arena, that's going to hurt their mid-range. The rail one, I'll have to feel it, play with it, because right now, rails are still inaccurate in the air. So we'll see if it's about that whenever you're strafing, that's going to suck. But I guess rails are just hard to balance. But this is not the right balance changes, man. These do not fix the issues that we have. The issue we have is that the energy curve is awful, and it killed nanos. Right, nano energy consumption is way too high for them to ever be used. It killed ions. It killed mortar. Well, not really. Mortar's less spammable than it used to be pre-boost, but it's still kind of spammable. And it murdered chains and flak. Both those weapons are awful with current energy usage, and you could have fixed that. But no, you just want to buff raw numbers and not fix how the actual weapons themselves work. Alright, flak stacks, you run out of power before you can get a full stack. Before you get all the way ramped up, you're out of energy. Planes have been feasting because of this. There are planes everywhere in TDM, and now you're going to take out a couple of the counters to planes, which are mobile SMGs and rail cannons that just strafe. So we're going to planecraft again, trying to kill off drones with the SMG nerf. It's not going to work. Now you're going to see Lommel on drones. Now you're going to see PSK on drones. Your plasma drones are going to just dominate. You're never going to kill them. Stop trying to kill them. It's never going to work. But this is bad. It's really bad because it doesn't fix anything. In fact, it just exacerbates the issues that we already have with the game, which is that only a few weapons are actually viable. Right? Rail, Mega SMG, T4S. I'm talking about T5 play. That's what I consider to be the top tier play. And this is TDM, of course, because I'm Quantum through and through here. But you're talking SMGs, top tier. Rails, top tier. Lommel after Infinity, top tier. Plasma, really good. A couple of the counters to this, obviously without nanos, you had to bring in DSMs because 7 seconds is a lot. It's a lot of time to start trying to heal. But this doesn't change anything aside from make Lommel stronger, Plasma stronger, and the one thing that's typically, two things that are typically used to counter that being SMG and rail. That's usually how you kill flying planes that either have Lommel or Plasma, is to shoot them down either with a rail or an SMG. And now that you can't dodge while doing it, or at least they're trying to make it so we're just going to an ATGM meta, dude. We're just going to an ATGM Lommel Plasma meta. And I don't like it at all. That's not to say I probably won't be playing in it. I probably will. I just don't like the fact that this is the direction they took in trying to balance it. And Mark on Twitter even said, and I'll pull it up for you. Mark on Twitter said that they're trying to make the game less about just lasers. The game's never been about lasers, man. Lasers have been constantly used because they were always good, not great. With the exception of pre-Infinity Mega SMG. Pre-Infinity Mega SMG was great. And then you buffed it. You could have just nerfed the fire rate. Nerfing the fire rate of Mega SMG or T5 SMG would have been fine, dude. It would have been fine. I would have understood it. That thing shoots fast as hell. Rail shoots fast as hell right now. Mega Rail. You could nerf things in other ways rather than, well, you didn't touch rail damage. You could have nerfed fire rate. No one would care. Because right now, it feels much more like an M14 as opposed to an M4A1. Sorry, M401. Apologize. So, people who don't understand, it feels more semi-automatic than bolt action, whereas old rail felt very bolt action. Rail's very forgiving now. You can miss a bunch of shots and still do a ton of damage. I don't like that. I don't think that's how rail was supposed to be. Rail was supposed to be the very high skill cap weapon, and now you're making it essentially a scout. Except not even a scout, because you can't jump and shoot it. And you can't move while shooting it, so it's a weaker op. We're going to CSGO, but with tanks and robots. And I don't like that at all. So that's the current issue. That's where I stand on Robocraft here. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You think this patch is going to be good when it hits tomorrow? Or, because I'm recording this on the 8th, you think it's going to be good when it hits today? I don't. In fact, I think it's gonna be really bad. They're going to have to fix it. That's my opinion, but, you know, what do I know? I'm just a member of Quantum who plays SMG and Rail a lot. And I think that these changes are bad. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.